Today, guys, we are looking at all of my Beatles vinyl records coming up in this episode of Vinyl Time. Hey guys, welcome to Vinyl Time on the Worldwide History of History. I'm James, and here we have my Beatles vinyl collection. Let's begin on this episode. The first one we have is the Beatles 1967 to 1970. This album is a compilation album that was originally released in 1973 but was re-released in 1976. It was put out on the Beatles record label Apple Records. This is the 1976 reissue. Next up, we have the Beatles 65, an original 1960s pressing. This one originally came out in 1964 with such hits as No Reply, I'm a Loser, my favorite, Babies in Black, Rock and Roll Music, and many, many more. The album is also a compilation album that was released in the US. Next album we have is Rubber Soul. This is an original pressing of Rubber Soul from 1965. Now, on the back, it shows Capitol Records along with the EMI logo. EMI was the British musical recording industry company. I messed up. EMI was basically the record company that the Beatles worked with, and along with Parlophone. And this album was the American release, so it was released on Capitol. And that's why it shows both the Capitol and the EMI logos. Next up, we have this re-release of Revolver. This was re-released on the Parlophone label, as you can see right here. It shows the Parlophone logo. This album is another really good album that isn't really paid as much attention to as it should. The album features artwork by Klaus Voormann, and if you look closely, you can see Klaus Voormann hiding in George's hair. It's very psychedelic and an early experimental album that they did. The next one is an original pressing from 1966 of the same album. But this is the US Capitol release, as it shows right here. This one features such good songs as Good Day, Sunshine, For No One, Taxman, Eleanor Rigby, and She Said, She Said. Now, interesting fact. Basically, for all Americans that got the album, they were duped, as most copies of the English one had more songs than the American release of Revolver. I made another video about Revolver. I'm pretty sure it's still posted, still up, but if it's not, I'll make a video sooner. Next up, we have another iconic album, Abbey Road. Abbey Road with such songs as Come Together, Something, my favorite, Maxwell Silver Hammer, Octopus's Garden, and so many more. In fact, there's a short track that is the very last track after the end, which is called Her Majesty. And it's only like 23 seconds long. So you might miss it. You might think that the end is the end of the album. The next album is this original pressing of the Magical Mystery Tour. This album is a really good one. Now, for all those who don't know what it was, the Magical Mystery Tour was a made-for-TV movie that was a big failure. It was meant to be experimental and was mainly Paul's idea, but it failed. Failed big time. Now, it opens up to reveal a book. So, let me just show you the book. So, it reveals a book inside, which is really neat. It has some little cartoony art in it. And the last one, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band! Yes, Sgt. Pepper's. No Beatles completist can have a collection without Sgt. Pepper's. This one is so iconic and literally revolutionized basically album cover art, but also it was one of the first rock albums to have lyrics to the music. It also features this iconic image of Paul backwards while the rest are facing forwards, like this. And thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. And also support me on Patreon so I can make better videos and make more videos about vinyl. And yeah, let me just put these back. We also have some solo material, but I will make a separate video all about their solo material. If you like this video, about my Beatles vinyl collection, and you want to see some of the other bands I have, well, leave a comment down below. I'm going to make sure to make more videos about this stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!